Hello everybody, this is Combat Sports Podcast, and we're coming at you with the Dana White Contender Series. This is week 1, first one of the year. It is on Tuesday, I believe, August 12th. This will be at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 7 o'clock Central Time. 5 total fights, I believe. Yep, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that looks about right. I'm kind of excited for it. There's a couple people I know about and some I don't. Also, UFC 319 is on this weekend. I am so excited. Who is not ready for this? Let's fucking go. Like, I'm so ready for that. The Chicago card, the prelims to kick it off with, all of the prelim fights, the main card, the co-main, the main, Carlos Prata, bro, so many big names. I'm so excited to break that card down. But let's get into it. Also, there is PFL, I believe, this week too. One of the finals. But either way, let's get into the first fight of the Dana White Contender Series. We got Talha. He is 7-1, going up against Susurkaev, I want to say is how you would say his name. I hope that's how you say his name, but long ass name, so if I said it wrong, it is what it is. Let's go over here, talk about Talha. Talha's 7-1. This dude amateur in 2017 through 2020. He is 12-0 as an amateur. Was the champ there. He was pro in 2020. He started 6-0 till he lost in the Dana White Contender Series the first time in 2023 to Rodolfo. He got knocked out. Then after that, he went on a win streak. Well, he won a fight, and I was looking at this fight, and I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of a questionable fight. I don't know what they're talking about here. I saw the guy has a 0-5 record that he went up against, so I don't know if this even counts for his record. But I guess this is his last fight he's coming off of, a ground and pound win against a guy that's literally lost 5 of his fights by ground and pound in the first round. So yeah, I don't know. So he's getting another chance again. He is 5-0 and Brave, has 4 knockouts, 3 submissions, and 0 decisions. Let's go talk about his opponent over here. Let me pull up. Let's see if we can go back here. His opponent over here, Basinger, pro in 2019. I'm not going to click on his profile. This dude has never lost. He's coming off a KO win in Fury FC. This dude has 7 knockouts, 0 subs, and 1 decision. These guys kind of younger. Well, one's 29, one's 24 as you see here. But, you know, it's young in their MMA career. This is going to be a good fight. I'm actually kind of excited for this one to kick it off over here. Let me get all situated here before I start breaking this card down. First, I think Basinger, knockout master for sure. That's 7 knockouts out of his 8 wins. So this dude has like more than 90% of his wins by knockout. I think he trains at Kill Cliff. I've seen a couple pictures on his Instagram and all that. But he also probably trains back home where he lives in Russia. I don't know where it is exactly in Russia, but he does have also 6 knockouts in the first round. So 7 knockouts, 6 of those in the first round. This dude puts the pressure on people, as I was watching in some of his fights, and throws a lot of strikes. While Talha over here, black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, also 4 knockouts. So he's well-rounded, can strike and grapple. Has been knocked out before though. Basinger over here has 0 knockouts. Submissions. But he's a decent scrambler. On some of his fights I was watching him, he can scramble good. He can wrestle a little bit, but he definitely has no submissions. I think his game plan here, he will for sure try to pressure Talha over here. While Talha will... Well, he is more well-rounded for sure. I think he's going to try to get this fight to the mat, take down Basinger, because Basinger doesn't really have that much experience on the bottom, and when he's on the bottom, he doesn't have any submissions, so he doesn't have any submission threats. His bottom game, and even his top game, he doesn't really have any. He got some ground and pounds, but doesn't really have much there. I really think that Talha can get it done here. Decent striker. I think he can hold himself with grappling, and I just think that he can win there. He's a better wrestler. He can hold himself in the striking. I think he can get a takedown here and get a submission win. I'm going to believe he's going to be the underdog here. And let's move on to the next fight. We got, if I didn't mention, there's a middleweight bout. There's a middleweight fight. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. We got a middleweight bout, another middleweight bout between Christopher El Tanque Ewert going up against Yuri Panferov, the Russian polar bear. That nickname's actually pretty sick. I like that. I like his picture too on there. Let's go talk about Christopher over here. He missed weight by 10 pounds. He was going to step in short notice against, who was it? Jackson McVeigh, I believe. He was stepping in short notice. He missed weight by 10 pounds. This dude's a big boy, as you can see by that. But yeah, he missed fucking weight. So the bout got called off. It was going to be a good fight, actually. Exciting fight. Two young guys going at it. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen. And okay, so now let's go talk about him. That was just the thing I saw. I remember I was gonna watch that card. I even broke it down and everything, that fight, but it didn't end up happening. This guy, pro in 2022. His first fight was in December 17. He won his fight. Well, he's clearly won all his fights. He is regional champ. 2-0 in the LFA, has 5 knockouts, 2 decisions, and 0 submissions. Just look at that, regional champ right here. He hasn't had a fight. He fought this year in the beginning. Hasn't had a fight since. Yep, there's the fight I was talking about. And then, this fight got canceled, of course, because he stepped in for that, but then he had to pull out. Dana White gave him he can have a full camp, maybe show up. Hopefully, come in, make weight, look good. Because, it didn't look really good that he missed weight by 10 pounds. Let's go talk about Yuri over here. Amateur in 2016 to 2019. Let's wait for it to load up over here. 5-0. Champion in a lot of places while he was in the amateurs. Pro in 2021. Couple of grappling matches. His first loss was in 2023 in the Dana White Contender series against Torres Finley, which he probably just grinded him up, and he did submit him, but I don't know, I like him, but he's just so boring to watch. But either way, we're not talking about him, we're talking about Yuri over here. And after that, he got a grappling match, got a draw, and then he's on a 2-fight win streak currently, both of them by finish. He was 6-0 in CES, 0-1 in the Dana White Contender Series, 3 knockouts. This dude has 5 submissions and 0 decisions ever. Hasn't even gone there once to lose or win. Let's go back over here. I don't really have the stats for you guys to see here, but Christopher, fighting out of Chile, powerful hitter, big dude. As you saw, he missed weight by 10 pounds. He weighs over 200 pounds probably before weight cut. So that's definitely why he missed weight on this other one, because he was stepping in short notice over there. But just powerful dude, literally all I can say. Nasty knees, 0 submission. So I don't know how his submission game is, how he's on the bottom. His opponent, Yuri, though, is a grappler fighting out of Russia. This dude, for sure, better grappler, 6 subs, but also powerful. He does have 3 knockouts with that. Has been knocked out, though, before, so let's see how his chin is. He has been knocked out only once, though, so let's see how that is, because, if he gets hit by Christopher, this dude is so powerful, and he's big. He's a big boy. I know Yuri's going to want to try to grapple here, clinch him up against the fence, and take him down. He needs to do that if he wants to win here, get the takedowns and win. While Christopher, 0 submission, stands kind of stiff. I don't know, he's weird. His stance is so weird as we've watched him fight. He just, he stands up so, I don't even know, straight. His legs are just straight. There's no bend in his knees. So he's just weird. I feel like he can get taken down here. He's just so big, though. I don't know. If he gets taken down, he's definitely going to lose, because I've never seen his ground game. But I just think he's so big and so long and tall. I think he can get it done here. I think Christopher keeps it standing, wins. With that, I got Christopher winning. Just like I said, keeps it standing. Bigger guy. Probably gets a knockout in the first round. Let's move on to the next fight. We got a welterweight matchup between Jimmy Drago, 7-2, going up against Ty Miller, 5-0. He is 25 years old. Jimmy is 30 years old. Let's go over here and talk about Ty Miller. He had an amateur career from 2018 to 2021. Let's go down here. Lost his first fight as an amateur. Then he went on a 3-fight win streak. Hasn't lost since. He went pro in 2022. Never lost. His last match is a no contest. He also has a boxing match in there right here, a boxing match. He won that. But he had coming off a no contest due to an eye poke in December 2024. He has 2 knockouts and 3 decisions as his pro, and 1 no contest, of course. Let's go talk about his opponent over here. Jimmy, I'm not going to click on his profile. Amateur from 2017 to 2018, 6-0 as in amateurs. He was the champ there. Pro in 2019. He lost his first fight as a pro. He's a regional champ too. He's on a 3-fight win streak, coming off a no contest due to a head clash, I believe. He has 4 knockouts, 1 sub, and 2 decisions, and he has been finished 2 times here. Miller over here, younger, taller, bigger for the division, nice wrestler, shows why he goes to decision most of the time. He's not really a big finisher, but he does have some nasty power. I saw him get this nasty counter on this guy, countered him, knocked him the fuck out. He dropped like a rag doll. It was actually kind of nasty. Bows actually don't have that much experience, as you see as a record here as pros. Jimmy, though, powerful hitter, will trade shots with you if he has to. I feel like he has struggled with his wrestlers / grapplers. Jimmy over here needs to keep it close in order to win. Get Miller to overcommit on a takedown or something so he can keep it close. Scramble to avoid getting on the mat, his back on the mat. And after that, I think he could probably get it done. With Miller over here, I think he has to use his frame. He's big, he's tall, he's long, nice wrestling. Control the mat, get him on the ground, control him on top. Some nice top control is what I mean. This fight, I think, will probably go to decision. I can see it totally going to decision. I think it will be hard for Jimmy to use his power when Ty Miller is just going to be grappling him, using his strengths, using his power. I mean, not his power, his frame and size, just to grind Jimmy up against the fence, get the takedowns. I think Miller gets it done here by a decision. Next, we got a featherweight bout, the co-main event. A 30-year-old Radley De Silva, Snake Eyes. He is 7-1, going up against a 21-year-old George Mangos, 7-0. Young buck over here. Let's go talk about the young buck. Mangos, dude is younger than me. That's just fucking insane. Look how good he is. Just amateur, he did great. Amateur from 2018 to 2022. This guy went 6-0 on that. He was the champ. All fucking finishes. He only went to the third once here. He was a pro in 2023. All finishes too. Hex champ in 2024. Look at that. Defended his belt a couple times. Technically, he's on a 13-fight win streak. All fucking finishes. He only got to the third round 2 times, including amateurs and pro. That's just insane. The fact that he's a pro and has gotten all finishes, like, it's just crazy. This dude has 2 knockouts, 5 submissions, just insanely good. That's a couple canceled bouts, but it doesn't matter, dude. Dude's a fucking beast. His opponent over here, De Silva, let's go click on his profile if we can. I'm going to wait for it to load up. He went 1-0 as an amateur. Let's go down here and click it. He only had 1 fight in 2011. Pro in 2013. He lost his first fight as a pro. Then he went on to win 2, 3, 4. He went to win. Oh, he's won the rest, actually. So he's on a 6-fight win streak currently. He also was the regional champ. Has a couple more canceled fights than Mangos, but you know, this one should be sticking here. Like I said, regional champ. He was also the BFL champ. Went 6-0 in the BFL. Look how many times he defended it. 4 times. Well, defended it 3 times. Got it. So technically 4 times. BFL champ for the featherweight. 1 knockout. 3 subs. Has been submitted once, and he has also 3 decisions. Has never lost when he goes to decisions. More than Mangos for sure, because Mangos has never gone to decision. Let's go over here. Pull up their lengths and all that so we can see both of their pictures right here. De Silva, nice submission guy. 3 submissions, 3 decisions. Shows that he can go the distance, unlike Mango. But he only has 1 knockout. That just goes to show for his power. With 1 knockout, just 0 fucking knockout power. He prefers to grind people down. Might play a factor here against him because he definitely doesn't want it to be slow here with Mangos. Mangos finishes people right away. Likes to put the pressure on. Younger, also nice submission artist. 5 subs. Great Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's a very, very smart fighter overall. For a 21-year-old, he's a really smart fighter. His striking, of course, could be a little better, but it's still good. He still has a couple knockouts. If it goes to decision, let's see how he does. He has 0 decisions in his name, even as an amateur. So he's never really gone the distance. I bet he can, but it's just we'll see how he goes into the deep waters, if it even goes that far. This is a grappler versus grappler, I want to say. But Mangos is faster, young, creative. I think Mangos can get it done here by a knockout, possibly. He's just good. He's really, I don't know. He's clean. He's got nice fundamentals, like I was talking about. Just really good striker. Not really good striker, he's improving his striking, but he is nice with it. I think he's going to be a better striker than De Silva for sure. Let's see how he does if it goes on to the later rounds. Still, I'm going to go with Mangos winning here by a knockout or a decision. He could also get the submission probably, but I'll go for knockout or decision. Mangos winning here. Let's move on to the main event. We got the main event. Bouafia, the Gorilla, 6-0, going up against Nemes Santana, 7-2-1. He is 26 years old, while Bouafia is 28 years old. Let's go talk about Bouafia over here. He is pro in 2021. Let's click on his profile. He, of course, has never lost. All finishes except his last fight, which could have been a finish. He was beating that dude's ass, but he still got it done. Fight went to decision. He has 5 knockouts, 0 submissions, and 1 decision. His last fight, though, he did get pushed up against the cage a lot, I noticed, which I don't know if he's going to want to do that against a guy like Santana over here. Santana was pro in 2015, started 5-2 till in 2022, right here. And then he didn't fight again after 2022. I don't know why, till 2024 he fought. I don't know what happened there. 3-fight win streak currently, all by finishes. 6 knockout, 1 submission. He has lost 2 times by sub and a decision. So he's never been knocked out. This is gonna be a alright fight. I don't really have much on these guys. I did watch some of their tape. Let's see if it. There we go. I was waiting for it to go back to Tapology before I start talking about this. Oh. Okay, I guess this is fine either way. But Bouafia is taller for sure. Actually, let's click on it. Taller and has a nice longer reach, I want to say. It doesn't for sure say on here, but I for sure want to say he's going to have the longer reach. He's going to use it great with jabs and kicks. Loves to get people out in the first. He's an amazing kickboxer / boxer. That's his base, basically. Kickboxer, boxing. That's mostly what he does. Little to no grappling, though. 0 submissions. He does scramble a little bit, but I don't know. He backs up quite a bit against the fence. Even though he went to decision and he won last fight, he was getting backed up a lot to the fence against a dude that was badly beat up. Santana over here, only 1 submission. So kinda can do a little bit of bows, but not really. Has a little bit of grappling in there. For sure, powerful. A lot. He has a lot of power. Compacts a lot of power, dude. He swings. Even when he doesn't look like he's swinging hard, he can put people out. Go look at some of his highlights. He can put people the fuck out. He wins by putting the pressure on opponents. He is shorter. See how he uses that or deals with the lengths of Bouafia? This for sure. Striker versus striker. I think Bouafia... I don't know, actually. I think Bouafia wins. He's taller, longer, and uses it really well. He should get it done in the first or second, But I was looking at this, I was like, no. Santana? Dude, if he catches him one time, all you need is Santana to catch him one time with just something little, not even something big. It's going to be anything. He can put him out. And from what I was seeing from that one fight I saw in his decision fight, his last fight, he was getting backed up into the cage a lot, backing up, trying to counter and all that. I don't think that's a smart idea to do against Santana. A guy that can put you out with 1 punch, taps you. Dude literally knocked a dude out while he was on top of him in the guard. Or it was crazy. 1 punch, taps you, knocks you out. I'm going to go for the big dog here, I'm guessing. Santana winning. I'm going to switch it up. Santana wins here by a knockout, or a knockout for sure, but he's gonna win here. Big dog, just go for the money line. That is it for the Dana White Contender Series. Let's go over here, recap the whole card. Here first I had Talha versus Basinger. I forgot to mention Basinger is stepping in short notice. I'm sorry if you heard my dog over there. He was fucking just on the ground rubbing himself, making these weird noises because he's itchy or something. Right, Apollo. Alright, we're not talking to him. I'll take him out here after this fight, after this breakdown. But okay, this is a short notice fight. Hold on, short notice fight. There's about 30 seconds left. Short notice fight. I'm gonna go for his Talha winning here, even though he does have a questionable fight. He's going up against Basinger, who is stepping in short notice. I don't know. Basinger might win it here. I don't know. I might change that up at the end of the day, but right now I got Talha winning here. Then I got Christopher winning here against Yuri. This is going to be a good fight, actually. This is probably going to be the closest fight of the night. Jimmy versus Miller. I got Miller pulling it off here. His wrestling, big guy, long reach. Then I got Mangos winning here by a knockout or a decision. Young guy, 21 years old. Great submission artist. Going up against De Silva. Guy that can do submissions and all that. And then for the main, I'm going to go for probably the big dog here. Santana winning. Powerful. He can catch you anytime. Especially against Bouafia, who was backing up against the Cages last fight. I'm going to go with Santana catching him. And if not, it'll be a pretty close fight. Santana just has so much power. Go look at some of his highlights, and you guys will probably fall in love with this guy. Either way, let's get out of here so I can take my dog out. Peace out, everybody. Thank you for watching.